Logos are not your brand.
Okay. Gotcha.
I agree with you. There's a bunch of solo agents, and that's going to end on January 1st anyways. With all these team restrictions, agents aren't going to be able to have their own logo. But your logo is not, that's part of the Department of Consumer Protection, all that. But logos are not your brand. I built a team before One in Company, gave it all up because it wasn't the right culture. It wasn't the right team that I wanted to build. Nicole and I wanted to do something special, something unique in this industry. And I had worked years on that logo and left that and left every dollar in the bank account to do this. And if I had to restart tomorrow with a new logo, guess what? That logo would be #1 in Connecticut in total transactions in a heartbeat. Because the brand is you and the people you're with. That's the brand. And so, hey, it's Rod Cross with whatever is so much less important than the story you tell after and the consistency in which you do it and really being authentic, right? The reason why I do the same exact content every single week, where I sit in front of a camera and pretend like I'm on the freaking radio, is because I love talk radio. I've been listening to talk radio since I was a kid. You know, Mike and the Mad Dog. It's authentic to who I am, right? I like that new style of show. So I lean into that and I just stay in my comfort zone and I do it over and over and over and over again. But it also is the reason why my brand is what it is today. I didn't ever get worried about how many people in the beginning were consuming it. In fact, nobody was. Like on YouTube, nobody was. But one of my first opportunities came from a YouTube video that somebody stumbled across. They told their brother about it. They had 76 home subdivision. They had already sold 67 of these homes. The same agent sold 67 of 76 homes. Would you feel pretty secure in that subdivision if you sold 67 of 76 homes? Their dad hired that agent from CB. But because they had a 12-month stretch of not having any sales, the sister knew how much pain her brother was in, the developer, that she said, hey, I came across this video on YouTube. She never liked it, never commented or anything. You should have a conversation with this guy. The pain was he hadn't sold a house. What have you done for me today? We apply for our jobs every single day in this business. I don't care that you sold 67 of 76. You haven't done your job today. I'm bringing this dude in to have a conversation with him. Now, like I said before, all the video, everything else I was doing consistently, I was preparing for that moment every single day by studying the industry, by studying what's working in the market, by knowing what other agents are not doing and what we're doing great, right? By knowing what our advantages are. Like today, our advantages are we get more Zillow Live. If I'm going into I just did this to a developer. The guy says, hey, I'm thinking about just putting the development on Zillow. Okay, so you'll be talking to me in 3 weeks anyway. What do you mean by that? We get more live connections off of Zillow than anybody else in the state of Connecticut. Well, what do you mean by that? Yeah, we're the #1 Zillow Flex partner in the entire state of Connecticut. We're connected with more buyers than anybody in this state. Oh, you are? Okay, I want to learn more. You're my guy, right? His tone completely changed because anybody can list on Zillow, but nobody in this state can say when they're going on a listing pitch that we are the only team that gets the most live connections from Zillow in the entire state. We're the only team that's going to promote your new listing and your open house on the radio every single week. Nobody else is going to do that. Anybody can list your house on Zillow. And by the way, when we list it, we'll be the only team that presents your property in the right fashion by doing all 5 of our pre-marketing, the professional photos, the aerial photos, the video, the floor plan, and the professional write-up. We're the only team, by the way, that'll actually present your property with pride of ownership, like it's our own property. When we start throwing out, we're the only team that can do this. And when I sat in front of that developer who had the same agent that did 67 homes and I ended up selling the last 9, it's because I said, I'm the only person that can do this, this, and this. And I know what I'm talking about, obviously. That's an important part of it. And the decision was pretty easy.